Hello and thanks for tuning in. My name is Brad Micklin. I'm the attorney and managing member of the Micklin Law Group, which is a law firm concentrated in empowering men and fathers in divorce, custody, and family law matters, with offices in Nutley, Montclair, and Saddlebrook, New Jersey. This is another video in my ongoing series, #FamilyCourtSucks, which I try to give some legal and practical advice about what you can expect in the New Jersey divorce and family court process. Today's video is #FamilyCourtSucks because judges don't make custody decisions. Now, keep in mind, this video is not about custody process or procedure. For that, I've listed some videos below. Custody battles can be a long and emotional process for all the parties involved. The stakes are high, the fighting is fierce, and the end result can be often years of legal problems and litigation. Every day, people go to court for child custody battles, and every day, judges hear the same problems from parents who are unable to make decisions or avoiding deciding what's best for their children. Judges have often heard these excuses before, and they, in my opinion, try to avoid dealing with them as much as possible. Judges think they don't want to choose because if they pick one parent over another, it could cause emotional harm to the children or impact their relationship. The children may seem happy where they are, so let's not change anything. So the first way that they do this is by relying on the status quo. They rely on the status quo to avoid making decisions that could potentially upset one of the parties involved. This can be frustrating for all the parties involved, as it leaves the custody arrangement unresolved. Next, judges will often appoint custody experts that do nothing more than delay the process, and in some cases for no good reason. This can be frustrating also for the parties involved, especially the children, who may not know where they're going to be living or with whom and for how long. The worst part is some experts avoid making tough decisions because they fear upsetting or hurting the children. Other experts may want to avoid upsetting the judge who appointed them because they might get appointed in the future. And then you may also need to get your own expert, which is even more delay. Many people are trying to figure out the best way to deal with custody battles. Some say that judges should be lenient, while other experts say that it should be firm. And then there's a third option. Judges just avoid making a decision altogether. This might sound crazy, but it's not as bad as you think, and here's the reason why it could be helpful. Judges delay giving trials even once all these issues have been resolved and the experts have made a decision. Neither side will have an expectation about what the judge will do, and neither can predict what is going to happen or whether or not their request is going to be granted by the judge. I think judges do this with the hope that the parents will resolve it themselves and not go to trial. And this is why I think family court sucks. So the next stage is what to do with this information. First, try to resolve it yourselves. You know better what's in your children's best interest than any judge or any expert will do. You want to avoid having a judge tell you how much time you can have and how much time you can't spend with your children. Settling also gives you control over the terms and how they can be changed in the future. Down below, I've also put several links to videos about the process and how to settle cases and terms you need to include in your settlement. And last, and I know I sound like a broken record, is be ready for it. Understanding that this is how the process works. It makes it a lot easier to go through it, helps you manage your expectations as well as your finances and the difficulty. And now the disclaimer. This content is not legal advice, but is intended to be informational. As always, I advise viewers to seek appropriate legal or tax advice necessary when making decisions that could impact your life. I hope the information helps. If it does, please give a like and share it so others get to see the video. You should also subscribe so you get notices when I go online, and you can give me posts for questions and comments you may have. Thanks and stay safe.